from the start I said, if we want to build something in this club, we have to do it step by step. We cannot change the world in 1 year. But I think we are on the right track, and I'm pretty excited about it.
And again, in Alex Iwobi, it's another reflection of how attractive the club is, and of you bringing in a player of a good age and with a lot of potential. He's played 100 Premier League matches, and you managed to get him away from the club that he did call home. He's only ever been at Arsenal.
Yeah, was not an easy one also, because a young boy that played already a lot of games in the Premier League and in Champions League and Europa League. But in our eyes, a boy that can play in different positions, play from the side, we can also play behind the striker. In our team we have not many competition with much competition with Delph. So I think we have managed it now also with Alex. But it is a boy, 23 years old, already quite experienced, but the most important thing, he has goals and assists in his game, in the way he's playing, and I think that's also a thing that we were looking for.
And when you're looking for competition at right back, it's tremendous to go out and be able to bring in a 27-year-old who's been part of a World Cup winning squad, was part of that brilliant Monaco team a few years ago, and it's another excellent signing, isn't it, Djibril Sidibe?
Yeah, we after we find a very good loan for John Joe, because I promised John Joe that in this summer we have to find a solution for him, because he needs to play. He's on the age that he needs to play as much as possible in the season. So we could find a very good loan early in the market with Schalke. From that moment we were looking for a replacement to give competition to Seamus. And we were only looking for a loan, because we don't want to bring in a permanent deal on that position, because we want to see the development of John Joe. Okay. That's why we choose for a loan, and during the season we can follow the development from one side from Sidibe here, and from the other side from John Joe in Schalke.
In terms of Fabian Delph, he's the one player who's come in with more experience and with 2 Premier League titles in the past 2 years. Is that an indication, again, of you just wanting to bring in a quality player, but that character that you talked about as well?
Yeah, it was one of the main reasons. We started a couple of months ago speaking with City and to see if there is a possibility. The only thing, I don't want to spend too much money on, let's say, a 29-year-old player. So that give me some tough negotiations with Siki from City, but at the end we make a good deal, and he's a boy that brings some character and leadership that we could use in the dressing room and on the pitch. So we're both excited about that, Marco and me. After speaking with him about the plans in this club, he gets very excited. And after a visit at his home, when we explained why we thought he could be a right fit for Everton, the player gets very excited.
You went to Fabian's house, did you, to make the pitch to him, to convince him to come?
Yeah, we prepared let's say his stats. We had prepared a short video to see why we think he could fit in Everton, and my scouting department did that very well. And when I spoke with him after that meeting, I got a phone call from his agent, and he said, "Okay, this was a very good presentation. The player was very excited." And sometimes it's only small things that can help to find a deal, and this was one of them.
Is that something you do regularly? Put together those packages to show players?
Yeah, you will always prepare that and show the players a little bit what we think about them, why we think he could fit, what kind of club he will come in, what are the plans with the club, and his position. But you always try to use the things that you think that can convince them to choose for Everton. And sometimes you go a little bit left, sometimes a little bit right, but yeah, you try to find the right thing to make them enthusiastic about our club.
And there were 2 more players that came in. Jonas Lössl, first of all, and he'll provide more competition for Jordan Pickford, and that's 3 excellent goalkeepers at the club now, plus João Virginia out on loan.
Yeah, the plan was because Joe had a great development in the under-23s, played almost all the games and did it very well. So we were looking for next step for him, and we know if we do that, then we need another goalkeeper. And yeah, Lussel was our number one target because Jonas was on a free transfer, good age, can give good competition to the two goalkeepers we have already. So yeah, Mark was very pleased with the three goalkeepers that we have now. Different ages, 25, 30 and 36. So, and we have a very talented young boy playing in Reading now, so we're happy with that.
With Andre Gomes, I think anybody who watched him last season knows he's a fabulous footballer. But in terms of signing him as well, the fact he spent a year on loan here and then wanted to come back, he's 26, he's come from Barcelona. That's a huge statement, isn't it, that he wanted to come here so much?
Yeah, but I have to be honest, the biggest help in that was our friends.
Right.
They loved him from the first day, and that gives Andre a great feeling here in this club, and that helps me a lot in the negotiations that I had with Barcelona, because there was some more interest from him from other clubs in England also. And when Andre decided, no, I want to go to Everton, that helps me a lot in the negotiations with Barcelona, and so that was a great job for me that the fans did for me.
Is that another example of knowing exactly what details will attract a player, how to sell the club to him?
Yeah. In this case was the fans give him such a beautiful and such an amazing welcome that he feels home from day one, and yeah, that's not something that I can arrange. That happens, and I was glad to see that, of course, and but it helps me a lot.